So, McCoy, you actually hit on something that I wanted to get Rich in here with, running our Twitter account. Follow us at the Fellas Podcast. We had a bunch of polls that were out this week, and they got retweeted and got some good amount of votes. You want to let everybody know what happened with those?
The first one, I think we had 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Yeah, 3. Well, no, 3 Marvel related. The first one.
Yeah, let's go with those. We'll save the Harry Potter for when we get into that a little
the
bit
first
later.
one was, who would you least want to see die in Infinity War Part 1? And squeaking by Captain America was Spider-Man with 33% of the vote. It went Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, and the Hulk. So I like it because I'm all about seeing the Hulk get got. Because I don't know why people think the Hulk's cool. But yeah, so Spider-Man is the fan favorite of 228 votes.
So I actually voted for him. But because you guys read the books, can you explain to me why people love Captain America so much? Like, outside of the name Captain America, he is not
He's
cool.
Captain America, son.
Captain America, man. Come on.
Yeah,
What
but
more do you need?
outside of that name, he's... No, isn't he a traitor?
And the new storylines, actually, yes, he was part of Hydra.
Bang.
But I think there was some, like, I didn't read this one yet, but I'm pretty sure my brother did, but it was like, I think it was like mind control or something, so it wasn't actually like him just being a traitor to be a traitor.
Nope, he's not a superhero. If he's weak enough to get his mind taken over and go to the other side, he's done.
Man, if he's repping USA, I'm down with him.
They always get mind controlled in the comics and stuff, though.
Man, I'm just trying to shit
Look
on
at
this
the
dude
first
alone. Let me
Avengers.
have my shitting time.
In the first Avengers, everybody was Loki had Hawkeye and that Dr. Selvig mind controlled with the scepter, which is one of the Infinity Stones. So, with that mind gem, you can just control dudes. Like anybody can get it.
Yeah, whatever.
Anybody can get it.
Anybody
Let me
can get
get
it. Except actually Iron Man, because he didn't have a heart. Loki tried to put it on his heart to control him, but
Oh,
he
I
was, like,
remember that when he
performance
just touched the
issues.
glass and he just looked
Yeah,
at
and
him.
then Loki picked him up
Yeah.
and tossed him out the window.
All right, Rich, what were the other two
All
that
right,
were
so the
Marvel
next
related?
one had actually...
Well, who would you guys? Who else would the rest of you? Kev, would you want to not see die?
I don't want to see Sam L. ever die, man.
Sam L was not one of the
that's such a great
four
choice, though.
choices.
There should have been another option. Leave
I can only
comments,
make
you know?
4.
Kev going
No,
off script.
Yeah, of course. No, who was the 4, man? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying much attention.
Iron
to
Man, Captain America, Spider-Man, or the Hulk.
The Hulk, man. He ain't doing much for me.
Yeah, see? Hulk can get up out of here.
Peace out. Who I'm not trying to see die is Captain America, man.
You and almost everyone else.
I
Kev.
picked Spidey in that one.
USA. Stay alive, baby.
You know what's funny about that is he's probably one of the characters that are going to die because that actor hasn't signed on for anything else.
Right.
A lot of people are going to be upset when that happens.
Him and Iron Man.
Not this guy.
And plus, in the comics, like Falcon ends up being Captain America too, so they could always go that route. I would rather see them kill these guys off, like Iron Man and Captain America, than recast them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see somebody else
absolutely.
play Tony Stark, because Downey's
That's
so
my
good
biggest
at it.
issue. That's my biggest issue with that, man.
Yeah.
It's a different. How you supposed to connect, man? It's a different person every time, man.
Right.
Nick
they gotta-
Fury,
10
though. Nick
years.
Fury better always be Sam L. No, but
If you've done
that's
10 years of something, I'm with you. You can't just replace that character. You got to transition and go in a different
I don't
way.
so much care if they have to recast people, but, like, if somebody else is going to play Iron Man, they're not going to be. I mean, maybe they would be, but I highly doubt they find someone that is anywhere near as good as Robert Downey Jr. is in that role. Like, he is perfect
that
as
is
Tony Stark.
That is a tailor-made
Yeah.
role.
Yeah, the
for
crazy
that guy.
part...
Yeah,
it's like the last Rocky, just getting Sylvester Stallone just getting pulled and putting someone else in there, man. Come on now.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened in that Rocky movie, Kev.
No, I'm saying.
Creed?
No, I'm saying that'd be like if you just pulled Sylvester Stallone from one of the
Oh,
original
yeah,
classic
all right, I'm
Rockies,
with you.
and
I'm with you on
all
that.
of a
I was
sudden-
about to be
Man,
really
that's
upset.
an-
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah, I'm with you on that.
no, not at all, man. I'm just saying, like Rocky 2, 3, 4. You know, you just pull Sylvester and
Just
you
a different dude.
Yeah,
throw
Rocky
another
or
clown
Arnold
up in there.
Schwarzenegger or somebody. Like.
Cuba Gooding Jr. out there playing Rocky.
That's funny.
That's what gets me, man. No, there's no way to stay connected to these characters.
You gotta let it ride, though. I mean, it's
Keep
gonna
your
happen.
mask on. Keep your mask on. Don't come out of costume.
So what was the next poll
The
we
next
had?
poll was, who would they be okay with dying? The options.
We kind of just answered
the
that
options
one.
here were Bucky, Thor, Vision, and Ant-Man. And Vision got 50% of the votes, which
Somebody was tight about Bucky getting
there were a
picked,
couple
too.
people
I
really
saw that
upset
comment.
about Bucky. Like, I didn't realize Bucky was this much of a fan favorite. And I feel like Vision is getting unfairly hated on because he reps LL Bean to the fullest.
Yeah. The man stays with the collared shirt and sweater
Yeah.
vest on. Like, he can go somewhere with that.
Well, I'll admit I voted for Vision on that one, but I did it in part because I didn't know who the hell he was. I don't know this dude. He can get up out of here. But McCoy told me who he was afterwards. Yeah, if I don't know you can
Well,
leave.
the thing with Vision is Vision has that, I think, the soul gem on his forehead. Or maybe it's the Mind Stone, but Thanos is going to get all the Infinity Gems.
So if he gets it, does that mean that dude's dead?
I don't know.
Probably. It's in
I
his,
hope so.
forehead. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, it's like right in the middle of his forehead. Like, that's what brought him to life. Thor came in. Ultron was trying to make him. Thor came in with the hammer and rained down some thunder. Out pops Vision with the stone in his head. So, I mean, him
Gotcha. So it'd be like if you took that glow thing from Tony Stark. He's done.
he got that removed, though, in Iron Man 3.
Oh, at the end of it? Yeah.
So
that's
he
right.
doesn't even need that
Never
anymore.
mind.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna make him die when this happens or what they're gonna do, but it's gonna happen. Like, there's no way around it, right?
Yeah.
I don't see how it could.
I actually, at this expo, I actually read interview with Brolin, and he said that in the first one, Thanos doesn't get all of the Infinity Stones. So he was like, I don't know if it, probably in part 2. So he's probably just going to be badass in part 1 and be wreaking havoc on everybody, and then he'd be even stronger somehow in part 2 when he gets the full fist, the gauntlet filled out.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
And they're planning on making more individual Marvel movies before that second one comes out, right?
Well, we have Thor comes out in November, then Black Panther, and then Infinity War is in May, then Ant-Man and the Wasp is in July. Captain Marvel comes out March 2019, and then Infinity War 2 comes out in May 2019. So they have a few, and then Spider-Man July 2019. Yeah. So they always have movies coming out now, but it's going to be interesting.
Rich, Kev, who were your votes?
Oh, to see who I don't want to see die?
Whatever this last one was. Who you do
I
want to
wouldn't
see
mind.
die?
I mean, like, I wouldn't mind seeing the Hulk die, but I already said that. But of the options, probably Ant-Man. Like, I mean, like, Ant-Man was a dope movie, but it's Ant-Man. Like, I don't see what he's gonna affect. He'll probably get. I feel like if there's a front line, he's the first one to get caught in the mouth. So.
Yeah, like we're talking about a dude who can get rid of planets.
Like,
Ant-Man.
You're not just running up on Bucky, Thor, or Vision, but Ant-Man can get got real quick. So, yeah, I'm going with Ant-Man.
Well, my thing was, which I was kind of disappointed you left him off, was why the hell wasn't Hawkeye on there? Like, what's he doing?
Because I didn't even. Yo,
that's just you hate Hawkeye.
I didn't even think about him.
Because he sucks.
Like, he doesn't even enter my mind. Just like, yeah. So
it was an afterthought.
He's so trash. Like, there's nothing he can do. And I was actually thinking about in Age of Ultron, he actually clowns on himself for using a bow and arrow. So I'm like, this guy just needs
man,
to go.
if I could shoot a bow and arrow like him, you best believe I would have one all the time.
They said, in the one movie, because he was supposedly retired, but he was like hiding out of his wife's spot with his kids. And I think Stark or somebody asked him, like, oh, retirement wasn't treating you good? And he said, oh, I took up golf. I made a hole-in-one every time or something, because, he can't
See,
miss.
how sick would that be?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool, like, everyday living. It ain't cool if I'm out here fighting Thanos, who's throwing planets at me.
Well, apparently.
This is too much talk for someone that got left
Yeah,
off
that
the
is
list.
true.
Well, I hate that guy, so it has to be known.
You know, normally I
Kev?
would say Ant-Man, but because Thor reminds me of the New York Mets, get the hell out of here.
Yo, Kev, Thor wasn't on that list.
I thought he said Thor.
He's getting on me for him not being on the
Thor-
list, but Nick Fury wasn't on the
Thor-
list.
both polls,
No,
Kev is
Thor
just
is
taking a
on the
right-hand
list.
turn and
Thor
just
is
named
on the
whoever he
list.
wanted.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he is on the list?
Come on, man.
All right, my bad.
There was actually in the trailer there was actually a scene where Thanos was palming Thor's head like he was gonna pop it like a balloon. So
Oh, like in Game of Thrones?
yeah. Mountain up in here.
This scene still makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Rob, you drinking again? Kind of getting hostile over there, like last night. Man.
No. I had enough of that last night. I'm good.
He was so angry.
Yeah, I'm sitting here just getting text messages from this guy just challenging. Just challenging me. And I'm like, man, you came at me with your opinion, you hostile bastard.
I was watching the Yankee-Boston game. Aaron Judge was not doing well, and I
That's
went
all he
in on him
needed.
in my inebriated state. That was it.
And then like 20 minutes later, you want to come in and say, oh, I'm drunk. Well, that explains.
No, well, that was because
explains-
somebody asked why I was so hostile.
That
I had
explains
to explain.
everything.
That's funny.
Yeah, Thor's not on
All
the
right,
list now. Jesus.
Yeah. Back to the
One
the
more.
poll. We had one more.
I asked what people want to see happen the most in Infinity War Part 1, and the options were just badass fights, Thanos kicking ass, any new characters, or oh my god, I don't care, I want it all. And 73% chose they don't care, they just want it all.
They want everything.
So this movie is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong
I was
with everything.
I was one of those greedy. I want it all. I want to see everything.
I wanted to pick Thanos kicking ass because that is what I'm most excited for, but I'm here for everything.
Why limit yourself, man? If you can have it all,
Yeah,
just
we're-
take it all.
I
The
can have
most
everything
the
I
most
wanted.
amazing part to these movies for me is that it has been 10 years in the making, and I can't think of anything that's taken 10 years that I expected it to still be good. Like the anticipation, like they've done such a
Yeah,
good job with
yep.
all these movies that I can't even imagine how good this movie's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, the perfect example is Spider-Man. Like, look at the way that they intertwined bringing Spider-Man in at the end of the Civil War movie, and then to begin the Spider-Man movie showing
Yeah.
it from his vision, and then getting into his story.
Yeah.
Nobody else is doing anything like that.